Dear students, how are you? I hope you are very well by the grace of Allah. Today I have come to discuss the topics on tech questions. Tech questions, I know you have the idea about tech questions. Today I would like to discuss some different things in a tech question that is very essential or very helpful to you. It may be very helpful to you. You may have some confusion whenever you will do tech questions. You may have some confusions, I know. Today 5 or 7 sentences I will discuss with you because time is very short, and I hope that you are taking preparation in your home, and I hopefully advise you to stay home and read attentively because this is the best time to take preparation in your home. Okay, I would like to give you some examples. Suppose I know he will succeed in life. Here you may have some confusions. Sir, what should I say or what should I do? Will I take this subject or this subject? You may have some confusion. I would like to disclose it or discuss it with you in a complex sentence. Okay, in a complex sentence, you must use this subject. Or you must take this subject. I know he will succeed in life. You must not take this subject. What subject or which subject should you take? You must take this subject. If the sentence begins with no, hope, think, these are the sentence, or if you see, then you must use the rest sentence. Rest means the next sentence. I know he will succeed in life. So what should you do here? On he. On he. And another example is that though he reads seriously, you must see this very seriously. Read. Here, this read must not be in a simple sentence. This sentence is past tense because if it seems to be the present tense, here must use is. Okay. So, because read, the past form of read is read. Okay, put, and then in this type of verb you must think about the subject. Okay, there some students do mistake in this sense, so I would like to tell it again and again. Where such types of verbs, many verbs, suppose cut, read, let. In this sense, you must see the subject. If the subject third person singular number and there is no s, so you must take it as a past tense. Though he reads seriously, he stood second in position. We must not think about this, just I make it clear how I have used it. And in a tag question, you must take this sentence because this is subordinate clause. Subordinate clause is not accepted here. You must think about the principal clauses, and whenever you will think about principal clause, then you think either this sentence is affirmative or negative. If the sentence seems to be affirmative, you must take negative or you must do negative, and if the sentence seems to be negative, you must do affirmative. And perhaps you know this. So, though he reads seriously, he stood second in positions. Stood. What should we do? It and he. Okay? It and he. The third example is that I have few friends. There you may have some confusions. A few, the few, very few. You may have some confusions, and little, a little, very little. You must remember this few or little. Here this sentence expresses the negative sense. Okay? Seldom, suppose hardly, little, few. This sentence expresses the negative sense. Okay, so here I have few friends. In a negative sense, the tag questions will be have I. Okay. Next, another example is that good morning. Good morning. Here you can use have I or do I. Do I. How can you use here do I if you think it main verb in a sentence have? Okay. This is the principal verb in a sentence, and this sentence is in a present tense. And in a present tense you can use do or don't. If the sentence seems to be affirmative, you can use here don't. And if the sentence seems to be negative, you use here do. Here I have told you that this few expresses the negative meaning. So the sentence in a tag conscious, do I or have I. Okay? Another example. Good morning. Sometimes you think about this sentence and you may have some confusion about this sentence. Good morning, what should I do there? You hear some hidden meaning or some hidden sentences. Good morning, that means I wish you good morning. Okay. I wish you. I wish you good morning. Okay. So if I think or if you think about this, I wish you good morning, then the answer will be don't I. Here you can use I or we. You can easily use this because I wish you good morning. This is also correct, and if I use we wish you good morning, this is also correct. Okay, so good morning is an imperative sentence. You must not be disappointed or you must not be frightened. This sentence, such type of sentence, you may face such type of sentences. You must not be afraid or you must not be frightened. I wish you, these are the hidden sentence. So what should I say? Good morning. That an answer will be don't I or don't we. Everyone loves flowers. Another example. Example number 5. Everyone loves flowers. You know, if the sentence begins with everyone, everybody, all, and here you must use they instead of everyone, everybody, all. Perhaps you can remember this. Everyone loves flowers. Don't they? Don't they? But if this subject will be everything or nothing, you must use it instead of everything or nothing. You understand? And perhaps you can easily remember this. So you must try to remember this. If you use here everyone, everybody, all, you must take they instead of everyone or everybody. Then you must think. You can think about the sentences. If the sentences seems to be affirmative, you can use negative in a sense. If the sentence is negative, you can use affirmative in a sense. Okay. Next example: the unfit should be fit. This it also, I think, you may have some confusion about the sentence. The unfit should be fit, and I would like to make it very clear to you or make it very easy to you. If any adjective, if you see any adjective, and if you see the article the before any adjective, you must think this subject must be plural in a sense. You understand? If you see any adjective and before adjective, if you see suppose the poor, the honest, the unfit, these are the subject expressing the plural meaning. Okay, this subject expresses the plural meaning. The unfit plural means the unfit means plural means not he, they. Here unfit means they. So you can easily understand the unfit should be fit. What should we write? Shouldn't they? Shouldn't they? You understand? Here last example. He along with many students comes here every day. Here you may have some confusions. Here what is subject? Which is the subject? He or students, you must remember that I have given you some idea in a right form of verbs, agreement of subject with verbs, agreement of subject with verbs. Here you can think or you can remember that here along with, together with, including, such type of sentences related with subject, and the verb must be according to the verb subject. He along with many students. Along with many students, these phrases, this phrase is included with he, and here this verb comes. This verb is written according to this subject. Okay, he comes. So what should we write here? Doesn't he? Doesn't he? Okay, and only this type of tag question, you must have the what should you read, or what should you think, or what you think or what you know. You must try to know it very properly, very clearly, so that it will be helpful for you. And I hope that if you try to understand it very clearly, you will be very you will be successful, because all the items are very related. You must think that all the items in a grammar is very related. If you think about right form of verbs, here if you think about the transform of sentence, especially simple, complex, compound, if you think about the completing sentence, all the items are very related. So you must not neglect any item in a grammar book. Especially tag question, all the students know, or all the students think that it's very easy item and we can easily do it, but there must have some confusion, and you must try to remove this confusion by analyzing, or by reading some, especially reading some topics, confusion topics in your grammar book, especially that is given in your board. If you discuss it or if you analyze it, I think you will hopefully successful. Okay, my dear students, be well by the grace of Allah. Next class I will be come here again. Okay, thank you.